Right, let's get into this. Daniil Medvedev versus James Duckworth. I'm really looking forward to this one. The number one seed, Daniil Medvedev, is looking to really go on into the quarterfinals and then into the semis and into the finals and win. He did say that, look, if he's going to be part of this tournament, he's going to be the top seed. He is expecting to get into at least the final. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the big Russian does. James Duckworth has actually had a very, very good run in this tournament so far. He beat Yannick Sinner in the last round, and on top of that, he also beat Taylor Fritz. So James Duckworth, 29 from Australia, he's used to this type of conditions, being very humid and hot, and he's in very good form. He's beaten two players, especially Yannick Sinner, who just won in Washington, who was an in-form player, the young Italian. So for him to beat him is really, really impressive. He's actually 103, James Duckworth, which is interesting, and he'll be looking to be very, very dangerous against Daniil Medvedev here. I'm really looking forward to this one. I just think it's going to be an interesting matchup. Are we going to see James Duckworth do something pretty special here, or are we going to see Daniil Medvedev just, do what he does and for the most part and be too good for the Australian player? So I guess we'll find out. But let's see how this one goes. It's going to be good. Looking forward to it. Daniil Medvedev. He's good. I mean, it's not just good, he's quality, isn't he? Daniil Medvedev. This is going to be starting pretty soon, so they're saying time. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one ends up panning out. U-Man Records says, why don't start? I'm not sure. It's about to start in a second. U-Man Records, it will be starting they're just warming up at the moment. But they're just finishing serves, so this should be over pretty soon. I think Daniil Medvedev looks like he's in a hurry. He's like, come on, let's get on with it. So I think they're going to start very, very soon. Daniil Medvedev's coach, obviously, there as well in the open crowd, and the ever-present coach of Daniil Medvedev's, he's in a white shirt with a bit of green trim, and he's like, come on, come on. I think he wants to start. He's saying, come on, let's get on with it. Or he's saying, where are the balls? And as James Duckworth is already... He's already seeing Daniil Medvedev's like... he's still wanting to serve, actually, so... Interesting. And then, like, end of warm-up, and Medvedev will be returning first. So Medvedev to return first here. And I don't know, it's going to be interesting to see how James Duckworth opens up here, because it's pretty integral, I think, for him to hold serve early doors. If he doesn't hold serve, then he's in a world of trouble, let's be honest. He really will be in a world of trouble. Here we go then, round 3, round of 16. Daniil Medvedev versus James Duckworth, and we're about to start now. So U-Man Records, don't worry, I'm about to start. And you're new, I think, so please remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Here we go, the Australian opening up proceedings here with a first serve going into the net. Second serve into Daniil Medvedev's forehand cross-court, forehand to forehand exchange. The Medvedev goes down the line with the forehand. Then Medvedev comes forward, and it's a drop shot. Duckworth goes cross-court with the forehand, and that's a very good point to start off. And I tell you what, very impressive stuff from the Australian, and that's a good start for the Australian. Really good get from James Duckworth, and Medvedev claps actually in approval. So a good start to gain the respect of Daniil Medvedev. Kick serve out wide to the backhand side of Medvedev. Medvedev with a decent deep return now. Forehand to forehand exchange here. Cross court. Duckworth really trying to rip that forehand with topspin, and then slices into the net. So 15 all. So an interesting start here. A very interesting start actually. 15 all here though, and I tell you what, I don't know, this could be an interesting one, Let's see how this one goes. Duckworth, very good serve out wide, comes into the net with the serve volley, really impressive stuff. Man Records, sorry, I don't understand all of it. I'm French, but good job. Thank you, Man Records. I appreciate it. No worries at all. 30-15 to Duckworth here. And Daniil Medvedev is looking to break straight away here, but the Australian will be thinking, if I can just hold, get a nice comfortable hold here as Medvedev goes long with the return. It's interesting. Duckworth kind of goes... It's interesting. Duckworth goes pretty slow on the first serve on that side, but really tries to find the angle out wide to really drag Medvedev out. That's a very interesting 40-15 here. Second serve, if we have to have a look at, and it's down to the backhand side, then comes into the net. I tell you what, it's not a bad play, but just misses the volley, and he actually crept in there pretty well, and that would have been a very, very good point. He managed to finish that off. Reno says, I'm back. Hello. Hi, Reno. How you doing? Medvedev here is just doing... he's trying to do bits here, isn't he? He's trying to do bits. Let's see if he can. Medvedev. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's missed that serve quite a bit. He's tried to change it up. And the problem is, right, when you're that wide of the service line, then it really does fall. A return from Daniil Medvedev down the line, and that's a fantastic return. And we're back to Tuesday, and what looked like would be a comfortable hold for the Australian is now becoming a very difficult one. I don't know. Right, here we go. Yeah, good serve out wide from Duckworth, and comes forward and puts away the ball. It's a forehand, well, pretty bouncy ball that he puts away on the forehand side, drives that into the open court. Impressive stuff from the Australian as well. Oh, good serve out wide. Then it's a drop shot from Duckworth. Oh, that's a beautiful drop shot. It clips atop the net from Medvedev, and Duckworth puts away the backhand down the line into the open court. So that's a pretty good plan. Reno says Pakistan 217 all out, West Indies two stumps. It looks like a completely... It looks like a nightmare to bet on. What I'm going to say is game on with West Indies for sure. So but he had to work hard for that to getting taken the juice. But I think he's going to have to really, really stick to his game plan and be very, very stringent with how he plays here. He's going to have to hope that Daniil Medvedev as well, his level isn't at its highest. Because if it is, it's going to be a very... Like I was about to say, it's going to be a long day for him, but it'll probably be a short day in the end. So let's see how that one goes as well. Reno says, breaking up, can you repeat what you said, please? Yeah, I was just saying that clearly it shows that the track in the Caribbean is not the best for batting on. So I think it's game on and pretty even at the moment, isn't it? Just okay. What can I do to stop it from cutting out? Oof, big serving from Daniil Medvedev. Huge serving, 30-15 to the big Russian. Oh, huge into-out forehand from Medvedev. Absolutely huge. 40-15, really impressive stuff from the Russian. Is my voice better now? It should be. Let me know. Reno says, yeah, it's very even. Powell was unlucky, but yeah, totally right. Game on from 100%. Medvedev, huge forehand. Wow. He's crunching that forehand. Backhand here. Very impressive backhand to backhand exchange. Slice to slice. In to win forehand from Duckworth, then forehand cross court. So forehand, forehand from Medvedev goes long. So we're going to have another juice game here. Adil says Fazan Abbas took 2 for 2 in the West Indies. Yeah, he did. He's looking very good, isn't he, Mohammad Abbas? Big chance here for Duckworth. If Duckworth can open up a break point here. Or big, very big from Medvedev. Forehand, and Duckworth tries to go way too big on his forehand, and he goes long with forehand. All big serve from Medvedev, then comes forward, shorter ball puts away the forehand into win, and it's one game all. So really impressive stuff from the Russian. Impressive. Duckworth goes down the team, misses the first serve, so second serve here for Daniil Medvedev to have a look at. Yeah, second serve to the forehand side of Medvedev, and he completely miscues that. 15 love, very, very impressive second serve there. He's just trying to use his angles. He's trying to really utilize the fact that Medvedev is so far back, so he's trying to find as many angles as possible, which is interesting, actually. Duckworth here is he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there, is Duckworth. Into that forehand, then forehand down the line, very loopy, and then drives forehand, then slices the backhand into the net. The Russian Daniil Medvedev. Duckworth's volley. Oh, that's a beautiful volley! Wow, at the net, beautiful. The volley when he just cushions that volley is beautiful. It's on in Canada and it's on in the UK. It's on Prime Video, a deal on Prime Videos and Prime Video. Right, here we go. This is better. Very, very solid game from Medvedev. They're very, very easy, just closing out that game. And 2 games all here. And we are into a very, very interesting phase here where it looks like Daniil Medvedev he's just cruising here at the moment. Let me know if my voice is a bit better now. It seems to be okay. Let me know. Let me know if it's okay. Onjaba facing Andrescu on the other court, and 15 love here to Medvedev on the Duckworth serve. Very, very impressive start. And I tell you what, both of them are looking pretty strong here. Duckworth and Medvedev both looking good here early doors. Adil says Arsenal versus Brentford tomorrow. First game of Premier League is back. Lukaku signed is done. Yeah, it is. Yeah, will be good. Oh, here we go. Oh, some very good serve volley. Very good. And I tell you what, the serve volley from Duckworth has been fantastic. It's been so good, genuinely, in this match so far. Horace says, how did Pakistan do? I didn't watch the game. They got bowled out for 217, if I'm not mistaken. And West Indies are 2 for 2. So they're doing okay. It's a very hard track to bat on. So good start. Duckworth tries to go very wide with the serve there and misses the first serve. So second serve here for Medvedev to have a look at. Well, again, it's a serve volley comes into the net, and he's really trying to utilize the fact that Medvedev is so far back. And I tell you what, it's not a bad ploy at all because he's setting up nicely. It's just the volley there wasn't good enough, but the actual idea is very good. I think no, the commentator's saying that Medvedev likes passing, and that's fine. But at the moment, look, until he starts doing it, you can't just assume that it's going to happen. You play how you're going to play. Good rally here, backhand to backhand exchange, slice from Duckworth down the middle of the court. Medvedev goes into him with forehand, and then Duckworth's forehand breaks down there and goes long with the forehand. So it's a breakpoint opportunity for the Russian here, early doors, and this is a big, big opportunity here for Medvedev. If he breaks here, then I tell you what, it's going to be a very short game potentially here. That has to be said. Yeah, big from Duckworth, and then clips the line. Medvedev with the return. Medvedev goes cross court with a backhand, and the slice skips off the surface. But Medvedev manages to gather that cross court with a forehand. Clips top of the net. Medvedev comes forward and puts the in-to-win forehand away. Really, really impressive. Adil says, voice is back to normal. Can hear you loud and clear. Perfect. Thank you. That's good. That was weird. Don't know what happened there. Right, here we go. 3 games to do and the break. So Medvedev is looking good, to say the least. He's looking very, very good here. Is Daniil Medvedev. Good start for the Russian. And I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It's good to see, actually. It's good to see some pretty impressive hitting from both. And Duckworth, unfortunately, I think it's going to be a very hard task for him here. I think it's going to be a hard task for him to even take a set off Medvedev. But if he can just keep up with him, you never know. I think the serve volley is not a bad tactic. He just needs to really execute it whenever he has a chance. And at the moment, he hasn't quite been able to do so. So let's see. Let's see. Guys, as well, I've actually set up a Patreon account as well. So if you do want to contribute to the channel in any way, you can do so. I'll update the bio and obviously in the descriptions of the videos as well. So feel free to, if you do want to help the channel to grow. We're trying to get more people on board. We have been getting more people on board, and it will help us to improve the channel and hopefully get some of those big stars in cricket, tennis and boxing on the channel as well, for interviews and also for collaborations, etc. as well, so that we can give you guys the best content possible, which is the idea. Right, so this is going to be a hard road back for Duckworth here, but look, you never know. You never know. Here we go. Oh, misses the forehand down the line, does Medvedev. So interesting, very interesting. So Daniil Medvedev is in control here in this match. The forehand's been firing well, the backhand as well. He looks in pretty good nick, it has to be said. Oh, here he goes. Oh, good slice from Duckworth deep. Very good depth on the slice, but good backhand cross court from Medvedev. Then goes backhand again cross court. He's pummeling the Duckworth backhand, but this time his backhand actually breaks down. So that will be disappointing for Medvedev, because he had a very clear game plan. Then it nearly came off, and it would have been a very good game plan had he managed to execute it correctly. So a bit of a disappointment there for Daniil Medvedev, but he won't be too unhappy. Right, 30 all. Adil says it's available on Super Sport Tennis. Is it semis? So I've got it on Prime Video. It's the round of 16 here. So it's the last 16. Here we go. Here we go. Wins the rally. Duckworth not happy with himself. I don't blame him, because he could have done a lot better with that one, I think. Right, so let's see how this goes now, because I'm just really looking forward to seeing how this one ends up going. I'm hoping that these guys can, especially Duckworth, can just hang in there. Oh, really good. Oh, impressive. Impressive. Oh, very good from Medvedev. Then into in, forehand comes to the net, and then Duckworth, the forehand. The forehand is breaking down at times, and I think you can see the gap in quality between the two players here at the moment, showing here a little bit, unfortunately. Oh, missing the first serve there. Here we go. We're into the rally. Slice backhand into the backhand of Medvedev. Slice to slice here, then backhand, topspin backhand, cross court from Medvedev. Just pummeling the Duckworth backhand here. Clearly a ploy to just force Duckworth to have to hit that backhand. Yeah, he's just being patient here. He's really being patient. And then he actually misses his backhand this time. And that time, Duckworth was one that... this time it was him actually who managed to get the force the error out of Medvedev rather than the other way around. So impressive stuff from Duckworth there. And Medvedev will be a bit disappointed with that, it has to be said, because it looked like Medvedev was going to break Duckworth down, but it was the other way around. Duckworth managing to do very well there. He's staying in touching distance. He's 30-15 up, and it's a fantastic drop shot to bring up 40-15. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Really impressive from Duckworth. The touch and feel on that forehand drop shot was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Or second serve volley, and this time Medvedev passes him. So this time he saw him coming, and unfortunately, just not quite good enough from Duckworth there. Too predictable this time, and gets put away. Right, Medvedev here, 4-2 up, and let's see. Adil says, shout out to you for doing these streams, especially when wrestling tennis is on at the same time. Could listen to you commentate and watch wrestling. Gonna watch iPad from one, staying with you all the way. Thanks, Adil. I appreciate it. Here you go, 40-30. Here we go. Duckworth to the net, and then it's a slice. But he's a sitting duck. He's an absolute sitting duck of the net. Really impressive from Medvedev, and Medvedev puts away the pass. So juice. And after being at 40-15 up, he looked comfortable, and now he's struggling here. All right, here we go. Guys, as well, please remember to smash the like button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. All good serve from Duckworth out wide, and then opens up the forehand, but goes cross court. Surprised he didn't try to go down the line there, but that juice, I think you can see, is a bit tight. That forehand, he almost slaps it. That forehand at times, Duckworth. Trying to find the angle cross court, and then the backhand slice just breaks down, unfortunately. And Medvedev is just, for the most part, he's breaking Duckworth down from the back of the court. Duckworth not being able to really hang with Medvedev for the most part, and that's what's probably the most worrying thing for the Australian, is that he's not able to quite hang with Medvedev at the moment. Oh, great point, and he saves a break point at the best of times. What a save from Duckworth! Really impressive stuff from the Australian. Look at this. It's a drop volley, and then Medvedev gets there, and then Duckworth passes him with a beautiful backhand on the line, and advantage still. Sorry, juice even. Really impressive hold. Oh, here we go. Forehand to forehand. Duckworth goes slice, and he misses the slice drop shot. Tries to go big with that slice, and it's now advantage Medvedev. So this could be big trouble if Medvedev breaks here, because if he does, it will be absolutely crazy. Shadow786 says, quality content. Hopefully you'll gain more and more popularity as time goes. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And Medvedev 4-2 up here and looking to get the second break here. Duckworth, double faults. This is where you can see the golfing class, unfortunately. You know, Duckworth, the serve volley is actually quite a good tactic to use against Medvedev when he's so deep in the return position. But unfortunately, Medvedev, as the commentators are rightfully saying, is just looking too solid. And this is where the gap between number two in the world and number whatever is 100 in the world really shows. And it's a glaring difference, unfortunately, for the Australian. Can he get back into this? Potentially, but it will probably be unlikely. The first set, though, I think is pretty much well and truly done here. Daniil Medvedev serving. He'll be serving for the set, 2 breaks up. And I'll tell you what, really interesting to see how Medvedev does for the rest of the tournament if he gets through Duckworth here, because I tell you what, apart from maybe Tsitsipas, who else? TFO looks like he's in pretty good form potentially as well. There's not many others that you can see potentially stopping him. So there's no Nadal, there's no Djokovic in this tournament either. So he's the favourite for the rest of this tournament, and there's a lot riding for him. I think he feels not pressure, but a responsibility to come out and win. And he said in the press conference he believes that he should be making the final at least. So that's good to hear from him. He, I think, is being realistic, but also not hiding the fact that, look, I should really be winning this, right? I'm the favourite here, and I'm not going to hide away from that fact. I'm going to take on that pressure and say I'm good enough. I'm going to win this. So I'm impressed by that for sure. Medvedev goes out wide. Fantastic serve from Daniil Medvedev. 15 love. Really impressive stuff from the Russian there. The serve out wide. And 3 aces so far for the Russian and none for the Australian. No surprise there that the Australian, not with a particularly big serve, I think almost found the line there with the wide serve on the ad side Medvedev, but he just misses her second serve, big second serve as well, into the backhand of Duckworth, and Duckworth netting the backhand, unfortunately. So 30 love here, and Medvedev is just looking really, really solid here. Only 6 unforced errors for the Russian in this set so far, 12 for Duckworth, so that doesn't make great reading. Double the amount of unforced errors for the Australian. Oh, tries to go big with the first serve after a let and just missing the line. So a second serve here for the oh my god, what a second serve. Flipping heck. Beautiful second serve, and it's an ace. And I'll tell you what, the set is pretty much done here. He has 3 set points and he's just running through these points. It's a huge serve, and Duckworth gets a racket on it, but it goes out court. So Medvedev is just in business mode at the moment, and he takes the first set 6-2. Let's have a look at the stats for the set as Medvedev takes the first set 6-2. So 4 aces to 0, 0 double faults to 2. So first set percentages, I mean, look, 64%, 54%. You know, it makes a difference, but the biggest issue for Duckworth is this. First serve points won 86% compared to 60%, and second serve points won 63 compared to 46. And there's a few things here. It's not just because Medvedev has a bigger serve, not at all. It's also because the 1+ shot is a lot better from Medvedev as well, and just the quality from the back of the court, from the baseline, is substantially better from the Russian, and that makes a difference. So unfortunately, that's kind of where he's at right now. What can you do? Right, so in terms of unforced errors and winners, so 11 winners compared to 9 winners for Duckworth, 6 unforced errors for Medvedev in comparison to 13 unforced errors for Duckworth. So impressive stuff from the Russian as well. And as Shadow says, please do continue, guys, to support the channel. We're on our road to 2K subs. So any help towards that is greatly appreciated. Please do remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't already, it really does help. I do appreciate it. And yeah, please share the vids, etc. It does help. Thank you. You're legends. Yeah, the first serve percentage from Duckworth will have to be a lot higher than the 54%, and I think he's going to have to hit his spots. Really, it's not just going to be getting the first serve in, but it being a really effective tool going forward. I can see this second set being more of the same, if I'm honest with you, unfortunately, but we shall see. Wow, only 5 points lost on serve for Medvedev in that set. Impressive. Very impressive stuff. And that's what I mean, right? It just shows the golfing class, unfortunately. When you have these types of matchups, yes, someone can come out inspired for them, but for the most part, the person who is, 100 places, 80 places in front of the opponent just looks like he unfortunately is a level above. And that's what we've, I think, witnessed so far in this match. It's not that Duckworth is a bad player. Nope, it's just Medvedev is fantastic. Adil says, Fasani, you heard Man City going to put in a £150 million bid in for Kane. No, I didn't actually. That'll be interesting if that happens. Right, Daniil Medvedev just changing his shirt. It is very hot and humid there, so I've seen a lot of tennis players changing their kits at the break and also in between sets. So, no surprise there, to be fair. All right, here we go. It's the second set here. Duckworth will be opening up proceedings, and we'll be hoping to hold here, because if he gets broken early on here, it's going to be so hard for the Australian if he gets broken here early doors. So if you guys want to see a competitive match, then you don't want Duckworth to get broken here. That's what I'm going to say. Into the rally, here we go. Oh, breaks down on him. That's not a good start. Love 15. He is wearing, I think it's either an Italian or Mexican sweatband on his wrist. I wonder whether he's got a bit of Italian origin, Duckworth. Second serve into the backhand, and Medvedev then a slice to the backhand again, and Medvedev, and he's slicing. The slice is good from Duckworth. It's nice and deep, good depth, very good. Here we go. Forehand to forehand, or backhand cross court. Then it's a slice down the line. Duckworth crunches the forehand down the line. Then it's a backhand slice. Oh, really good. I like the slice from Duckworth. Then it's a drop shot. Oh, just misses it. He's trying to mix it up. Duckworth. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of pace on the ball from Medvedev, and it's a lot of depth. And unfortunately, Duckworth isn't someone who generates pace easily by himself, so it's difficult. Adil says, what is crypto payment? Any idea? Yeah, it's like Bitcoin. Bitcoin? No, if you don't, check it out. Michael Gamon says, Vamos Duckworth. Yeah, Michael Gamon's very happy. But unfortunately, your boy Duckworth is in a world of trouble as oh my gosh, oh no. Clips the top of the net and it goes out. So he's going to have to save 3 break points here early doors. I think this could be a bagel. If he gets broken here, and Medvedev, if Medvedev carries on his level, this could be a shocker. Michael Gamon says, "Oh no, no." Let me see how he said, "Oh no." Yeah, it's better, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, indeed. This could be a long set. Oh, saves the first one there with a very good serve down the tee. So 15-40, and there's still time for him to save this game. I can't see Medvedev letting him off the hook, but you never know. If he finds some very big serves in corners, you never know. No, that one he's just missed, I think. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Deal, nice. Second serve into the forehand of Medvedev, then forehand cross court. Here we go into the rally. Oh, Medvedev is just looping the ball up. Oh my gosh. And it's a break early doors here for Medvedev. And Medvedev is just hitting the ball deeper, top spin, really just, to be honest, just hitting everything back in and forcing the error in James Duckworth. And it's working. Michael Gamon says, hope Rafa can play the US Open. Me too, buddy. Me too. I really hope he can. That's the plan, I think, for him and Novak Djokovic to play the US Open next. Whether it happens or not, let's see. But I would be very happy if we get not just those two, but Federer fit and ready and playing as well. But let's see, man. Let's see. I think it will be very interesting to see whether those guys can. If they can, it will be a fantastic tournament to witness. Either way, even if they don't play, it'll be amazing. I think US Open is probably the most open Grand Slam in the past 10 years out of the four. Really, Medvedev is just beautiful here at the moment. The backhand is just firing, and his backhand is so good from Medvedev. Like, genuinely, it's a beauty. If Medvedev wins this service game comfortably, like, I just got a bad feeling. Oh, but Duckworth does really well. It's a shorter ball from Medvedev. Then he comes forward and hits a fantastic forehand down the line into out and puts it away into the corner of the court. So comes to the net as well, but doesn't need to because the approach shot is good enough to be a clean winner. Second serve here. And Medvedev goes a forehand down the line. He's willing Duckworth to make mistakes here. He's really trying to frustrate him, not give him too much pace on the ball, just nice enough depth. And Duckworth, this is just a game of attrition at the moment. It really is. Into out. Let's see. Medvedev goes into him with the forehand, and the forehand of Duckworth has broken down at times. It's broken down again there, unfortunately. Michael Gabon says, if none of the big three play, who do you think has the best chance, Medvedev or Sasha? Zverev. It depends on how Zverev serves. Zverev doesn't serve a lot of double faults in a match like he did against FAA at Wimbledon. If Zverev's point is on point, if Zverev's serve is on point throughout the whole tournament, then I would more lean towards Zverev. Otherwise, then Medvedev. Tsitsipas is in there, but probably just below them. I don't think hard courts is like he plays well on hard courts, but I think he's probably a bit better by pretty better on clay. Neil says, so Messi will get his wages by merch sales. I'm not sure. No idea. Michael Gamon says, poor Duckworth is overmatched. Yeah, he is, unfortunately. I think that's just the reality of the situation right now. Oh, good second serve into Duckworth. A really deep backhand from Medvedev. Oh, what a backhand on the line. And Duckworth can get nowhere near that. And the backhand on the line from Medvedev is one of the best in the sport right now. And 2 games to love. And this could be a very quick set. Oh dear. It's late here. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm doing this stream like a nutcase. Here we go. Duckworth tries to go big with the first serve down the tee and misses it. So second serve here. Oh man, he needs to find a lot of first serves. That won't help. Oh, he's made it. What a forehand from Medvedev. Wowee. That is ridiculous. Forehand down the line. Oh my gosh, from the angle. Oh, wow. That is so good. Oh my gosh. That's a 100-mile-per-hour winner. Ridiculous. So good from Medvedev. Duck with the second serve. Medvedev goes backhand very low over the net, and Duckworth has to volley from very low. And unfortunately, that volley goes long. So a lot of pressure here on Duckworth. Flipping heck. Australian is getting hammered here. This is pretty hard to watch, to be honest with you. but I'll watch it anyway. Oh man, then he nets a backhand. So, oh dear, Love 40 and Duckworth is just getting, as Michael Common says, he's overmatched. He's getting a slacking here right now. This is a beating, unfortunately. 3 breakpoint opportunities, and Medvedev is just showing his class here at the moment. He's starting to turn it on, and Duckworth's level has dropped a little bit, and he's getting frustrated. And that doesn't bode well for the Australian, because what it means is that Medvedev is going to take over, and you do not want to be getting bageled. That's all I'm going to say. Got to hold serve once at least. Duckworth, though, with a fantastic forehand down the line, generating his own pace after a slice from Medvedev. Defensive slice, a bit quite deep to be fair, but came up in the court, met the ball, and really aggressive forehand into the corner for a clean winner. So 15-40 here, and 1 breakpoint save. Can he save 2 more? Good serve out wide, really good serve out wide. Volley, oh, here we go. He can, yeah, impressive. The volley was good, the first volley, then just good network from the Australian. Much better from the Australian, then puts away the smash. So impressive stuff from the Australian, and he's really trying to fight hard here. Save 2 breakpoints. Can he save 3? Good serve, and Medvedev goes into the net. So yes, he can. He saved 3 breakpoints, and that's extremely impressive from. That's so impressive, actually, from Duckworth. To be fair, showing a lot of cojones. Here we go. First serve misses. It's a second serve here for the Russian to have a look at. Can he open up a game point? I mean, if he holds here, this is a big hold. Even though he's still a breakdown, doesn't matter because, advantage to the Australian. Good serve out wide. Medvedev slicing into the net, unfortunately for him. So, yeah. Adil says, any interest in politics? Because I'm just asking randomly. Not really, to be fair. Not really any interest in politics whatsoever. Right, here we go. Duckworth, big serve out wide to the backhand side of Medvedev. And it's a good return. And then he misses the backhand cross court. That is a brilliant hold for the Australian. And he holds his hand up in a fist in triumph as he manages to avoid the second break. So 2-1 here. Medvedev serving to consolidate the break. Well, let's see how the rest of this goes, man. Can Duckworth get the break back is the biggest question, because if not, this is going to be a very, very quick second set. Right, here we go. It says strange. Thought you would be interested because the PM of Pakistan is a former cricketer. Low. Yeah, but I'm not. I just can't be bothered with politics. To be honest with you, it's just a load of BS, all of it. Let's be honest. They're really wiping their hands and their arms. It must be really baking there, because I think these guys are sweating like hell at the moment. Right, 2-1 to Daniil Medvedev, and serving to consolidate the break. So let's see how they go. Oh, what a serve to start off, flipping heck. It's a huge serve down the tee from Daniil Medvedev. That's absolutely massive from the Russian. Big serve again into the forehand side of Duckworth, and forehand cross court from Medvedev, and the forehand from Duckworth goes long. Adil says, where are they playing? They're playing in Toronto in Canada. So it's pretty hot there. It's baking. Well, that's a big serve. Just about misses that first serve. So into the backhand side of Duckworth. It's a slice. Medvedev goes into our forehand, and Duckworth slicing into the net. So 40 love to the Russian here. Oh, what big serve, but fair serve after a let. Oh, that's a huge serve. I thought I was in, to be honest, but no challenge. Oh, that's gone miles out. That's a double fault. That's uncharacteristic from Medvedev. I think that's the first double of the match for Daniil Medvedev, but it shouldn't make too much of a difference as he's 40-15 up here. Big serve out wide, and yeah, it doesn't. So unreturned serve from Duckworth. So 3-1 and consolidates the break. I tell you what, this is going to be a harder slog now for Duckworth. Guys, please remember to smash the like button if you haven't already. I do appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel as well. Read us, help us to grow, so I do appreciate it. Right, here we go. It says, oof, yeah, it's baking there. It's 27 degrees, like a heat wave in the UK. Yeah, baking. Absolutely roasting there. Medvedev love 15 already on the Duckworth serve. Good serve. Medvedev goes into the forehand, then a slice to the Duckworth. Ooh, into out forehand volley. Or really go from Duckworth. Sorry, into out forehand drop shot from Duckworth. Medvedev gets there, and then it's a put away from Duckworth. Really impressive. 15 all, but he had to work really hard for that. So, and then it's a fantastic volley at his ankles, actually. Managing to get that ball over the net. Really impressive. This time it's another serve volley. Medvedev, though, gets to the ball. Oh. And the volley not quite good enough from Duckworth. Not quite good enough. Medvedev gets there and goes a forehand cross court. Impressive. Really impressive from Medvedev. Really, really impressive. Oh, good serve out wide from Duckworth and into right. He misses the forehand. Into our forehand. Needs to be making that. So it's 3-1 and 15-40 here. So we could get another break, which would be a bit of a nightmare if you are a James Duckworth fan. Good serve out wide. What a return from Medvedev. Gets right. Oh, what a pass on the backhand side. He somehow finds this impossible angle that no one would think of. And Daniil Medvedev just produced one of the fantastic passes I've seen all week in the tournament so far. So really impressive stuff from the Russian. Just incredible. Unreal. Unreal. Let's have a look. Oh, so good. Adil says, any music interest? Who's your favorite singer? I love a lot of stuff here in the UK, to be fair. Favorite singer, don't really have one, but if I had to choose, maybe Maroon 5. Alright, here we go. Medvedev just taking his water, like, you know what? This is me. I'm done. I wonder why the break is so long at 4-1. Don't know why it's no idea, to be honest with you. Actually says long night broke even up. Yeah, it's been long, man. It's been long. Right, 4-1 here, and Daniil Medvedev serving to consolidate the double break, and then he would be within one game of the end of this match as well. Not interested in Pakistani dramas or Indian dramas, Adil. Sorry, you're better off just asking about sports, because other stuff, not much of an interest in, if I'm being honest with you. All big serve from Medvedev, 30 love. He's looking so strong. So strong. Please remember as well to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Medvedev goes out wide with the forehand and misses it. Good backhand from Medvedev, then a slice and misses the slice. So 30-15 to the number 1 seed and number 2 ranked player in the world. That's a huge ace. Down the tee on the outside, so 40-15. Impressive. Oh, Medvedev, what a serve! Yeah, wraps it up 5-1. This could be over very, very soon. And Daniil Medvedev is looking very, very strong here. Guys, please remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're running. I really appreciate it. You're legends for doing so and for supporting. Thank you very much. Right, here we go. Oh. So volley is out from Duckworth, so this could be over in this game if he's not careful. He won't be hoping it to. He'll be hoping to hit it out of the park. Nice big forehand from Duckworth is needed. Nope. Second serve for let's have a look at. Second serve into the backhand side. Really good deep return. Medvedev comes to the net. Oh, no, Duckworth. Yeah, he puts it away. The Adil says a long night could be over in 10 minutes. Yeah, agreed. I hope it is almost, to be honest with you. I'm so tired. I can fall asleep now. Wow, fantastic touch and feel from Medvedev there. Don't know how he managed to get that over the net. It's behind him, and really impressive. Right, here we go. Oh, it's a big serve from the Australian Duckworth. So first ace and 30-15 to the to us to flat 10, you know. There you go. Right, here we go. Duckworth playing for pride really here, more than anything. Yeah, and he gets it. It's a long return from Daniil Medvedev and 5-2, so he's going to force Daniil Medvedev to be in the right lane. Adil says, are you back at 4 p.m. UK time for a second day Pakistan versus West Indies or even England versus India? I'll let you know, but I probably will be able to do around then, I'd assume. But we'll have to see. But should be okay, hopefully. Come on, Medvedev, just serve it out now. I don't know why people do this. It's to break the rhythm of the player and it's perfectly legal, but it's a little bit of, yeah. Doesn't look great, does it? Medvedev looks very calm and collected. And that'll probably happen when you're 6-1 and 5-2 up in the rankings, to be fair. Right, here we go. 6-2, and Medvedev is looking good. Oh, what a serve. Oh, what a serve. Daniil Medvedev serving for the match here at 6-2, 5-2 up in this, yeah. Big first serve, and then Ujni comes forward, puts it away. Oh, what a lob. What a lob from the Australian. Wowee. Beautiful. Let's have a look. Really good job, genuinely. Oh, here we go. Medvedev goes into forehand, then a slice from Duckworth, and then oh dear, one of the items delivered is delayed, apparently, according to my app for Amazon parcels and stuff. Anyways, 30 order. Here we go. Oh, big serve, just misses it. Oh, here we go. Breakaway opportunity here now, and this will add pressure to Medvedev here because he hasn't had to save one all match, and this is probably the worst time to do it. Just misses the. Oh dear, he concedes on the break. That's a huge double fault, and 5-3. Oh my god, these guys don't want me to go to sleep. That was so poor from Medvedev. It's almost like he read my mind, like, oh, you know what? Oh, I can't want to go to sleep. And then Medvedev's like, nope, I'm going to serve a double faults. You have to keep on watching forever. Right, here we go. Duckworth serving to stay in the match after successfully returning yesterday. Oh, good serve out wide to the forehand of Medvedev. Comes forward. Oh, misses the volley. Oh dear. Good. Very good anticipation from both. Horace says, have some coffee. The match is nearly over, so I'm not going to have coffee. I'm just going to brave it for the next 5 minutes or so. Good serve. Oh, that's if Medvedev actually, come on, he's one game away from winning and he's not doing his job. Oh, God. Yeah, coffee doesn't really work on me, to be honest with you. Caffeine. It kind of actually makes me more sleepy rather than waking me up. Where we go. Maybe I should put that away. Comes into the net. It's a lob. Misses the forehand on the line, and Medvedev is struggling to. He's struggling to close this out. Horace says any live stream tomorrow? Probably, yeah. Yeah, good serving from Duckworth. I'll tell you what, he's suddenly found a second wind, and Medvedev he's definitely slipped a little bit his concentration levels and his general level, probably thinking that the match was done and dusted when he was serving at 5-2, and that's not the case. He's only a break-up now, so he needs to be careful as Duckworth nets the forehand. Adil says Fazani might as well call it a night. Yours are getting too much. Too much. You had a long night, but result is over. We know who's winning. Job done. It's okay. I'll do it till the end, which shouldn't be much longer, hopefully. Good serve from Duckworth. Backhand to backhand exchange. Duckworth slices down the line. Medvedev goes forehand cross court. It's a drop shot. Go on, get there. Medvedev does get there. And Duckworth puts away the backhand, so that's a very good hold. And he wins 3 games in a row. Tell you what, he's closing in. Medvedev still just... he's won 2 in a row because Medvedev broke him that game before that. So, 5-4 him, Medvedev serving for the set, and hasn't been all his own way, losing the last 2 games. Unfortunately, just switching off a little bit for the Russian, but the Australian definitely digging in deep here. Digging in very deep. Right, here we go. Right, so Daniil Medvedev is serving again for the set. Can he finally close it out? Come on, Medvedev, some big first serves, please. Right, here we go. Big moment here now. Can he finally manage to close this out? Adil says, I see similarities in this match from Djokovic match. Are we going to get a repeat? No. I think Duckworth is just not quite good enough. Like Zverev, I could see beating Djokovic. I can't see Duckworth ever beating Medvedev 10 times out of 10. Right, 15 love, big first serve, unreturned. Can he finally close this out? It's a big first serve again. Good return though. Here we go, we're into the rally. Medvedev doing well here in the rally. So is Duckworth though, good to depth. This is a grinding rally. Forehand to forehand exchange. Duckworth is sticking in there. It's a drop shot. No, it's not. It's a slice, sorry, you have forehand. Then a backhand slice from Duckworth, and Medvedev goes really wide with the backhand. So, he looks very, very frustrated. Needs to be patient. Medvedev. Here we go. 15 all. Big serve. That's gone out. So 30-15. He's 2 points away. Can he open it up? Can he open up the match points finally? I mean, he's had chances, hasn't he? Daniil Medvedev hasn't quite managed to find the right time. This is the time. Big first serve. That's huge. Then it's a backhand on the line, comes in, Daniil Medvedev, and it's a beautiful volley. Oh my god. The volley is great, slicing across it does really well, and that slice on the ball just kicks off the surface, and Duckworth just not quite getting to it, unfortunately. So we now have match points finally. Oh my god! Thank the Lord. All big first serve misses it though. Just. Oh, he tried to go big. He tried to go big. He knew he was 40-15 up. It's fair enough. It happens. Oh my god! And he steals it with an ace. What a serve! And Duckworth plays his part. He doesn't look super happy, but I tell you what, he definitely put up a good fight for sure. 6-2, 6-4. And Daniil Medvedev wins in straight sets. The Australian is no more, and Daniil Medvedev is through to the quarterfinals of the Toronto Open and Canada Masters. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Please do remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Really does help the channel to grow. And we have started a Patreon as well, which I'll put the link in the description, and do a post on the community tab as well. Okay, thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Stay safe and well. Thank you very much.